Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and exciting news that we got for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak that's set to release on both the Nintendo Switch and on PC next summer. And that's the fact that both the official Monster Hunter Rise Twitter account in North America and Japan finally went ahead and provided us with new information regarding Lunagaron. This is the brand new monster that was showcased in the teaser trailer that we got during the Game Awards. And director Suzuki took to Twitter to provide us a little bit more details. It actually reads in the North American one, "Hello everyone. The newly revealed monster Lunagaron is a fan wyvern with ferocious agility, prone to playing with its prey. As seen in the video, it has the ability to change forms." And in the Japanese one it reads, "I'm Suzuki the director. The monster Ice Wolf Dragon Lunagaron that appeared in the video released the other day, it's a fan wyvern species that tosses hunters with agile movements. One of the features is the changes that occur during the monster itself, which can be seen in the video." There's a couple of key takeaways here regarding the information that they provided us. First and foremost, when they refer to obviously being a fan wyvern and how it tosses hunters pretty much to the side due to how ferocious it actually is, this is showcased easily as Rondine's sister. She's pretty much very concerned Matsuru Tsushi could be in trouble as he's pretty much being encountered with Lunagaron face to face. So she seems like she actually understands what this monster is about, and pretty much, she doesn't necessarily want Tsushi to be in danger in any way, shape, or form. Now, the second takeaway here is the thing that I definitely want to focus on, and this is something that I spoke about when I was recently covering pretty much all the news that we got regarding the trailer. And one of the things that I spoke about specifically was the fact that in the brand new area that they showcased, the Tundra, it's pretty much one of those things like the moon is going to be a very big pillar for whatever this expansion is going to be about. And this monster specifically is transforming because of the moon itself. Even Malzeno, you can actually make the argument and you can make the case that in the trailer, the reason why it decides to fly away is because the moon is giving it a reason to do that. Those glowing effects that are coming out of his neck could have something to do with its connection to the moon. I think this is one of those things that people are starting to wake up to as they start to look over those trailers, pick those little details off, and they're starting to notice that the moon is definitely playing a role into this. I personally believe that not only are some of the monsters, or perhaps all of the monsters, the new ones that we're going to see, having something to do with the moon themselves, maybe different faces, like evolutions or changes, the way that they're referring to Lunagaron. But eventually on the back end of this, remember, the expansion is called Sunbreak. The word sun is there. This is something that they're going to ultimately refer to in the end. There's going to be a flip. Whatever that ultimate monster is, whatever that ultimate event might be, is going to be regarding during daytime monsters. Some activation of like the time of day, whether it is some monsters are activated at night, others are activated during the day. For whatever reason it may be, whatever the logical explanation that they try to do with the story, it'll ultimately be boiled down to the time of the day, because pretty much everything they've showcased so far has been moon related. So this is something that I think is going to be playing a big role as to what these monsters are going to be about. So this new information that they give us with Lunagaron, again, they just tease the fact that he has a transformation. We don't actually fully see it. Someone I saw mentioned before, but this is something that I touched upon originally when I went over the trailer, is that I mentioned Samtrios having like a pretty much a form change, but I actually mentioned the balloon version, like where he actually starts bouncing around, and someone corrected me that it was closer to when he actually put spiky ice all over his back and he starts sliding around. That's, I think, a little bit closer to what I actually meant, but all I could remember was him turning into a big bouncing ball and trying to crush you essentially. But ultimately I think he's a little bit closer to that Samtrios pretty much change, when he's actually putting spiky ice all over his back to pretty much glide around the ice and be a little bit more formidable. I think Lunagaron is going to be a little bit closer to that, because again, he is the ice monster, and it's going to make a lot of sense if he does decide to do that. But that's about all the information that I wanted to go over. Again, I'm glad that we're finally starting to get details. I've seen some people reference that we're going to get something regarding Sunbreak, new information, perhaps in January, even perhaps an event. I've not been able to confirm this just yet. When I do, if in fact I can, I will be going that as best as possible. But for right now, I've seen people mention it, but I haven't actually been able to see any real signs or any confirmation regarding that, so I'm not going to necessarily say that is something that we should definitely expect. But if you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.